Falling on your feet, do you finally see what you're missing?
Hi guys, and welcome back. In today's video I'm going to review and wear test for you the new L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear Foundation version 2.0. So here it is right here, this new foundation from L'Oreal, which claims to last 32 hours. If the oldest one was claiming to last 24 hours, now we have a few more hours added to the wear test. So let's see how this foundation wears on my oily combination skin. I'm in my mid-40 against the old formula, and by the end of this video I'm going to let you know which one I prefer. This has been around for a while now, but I haven't seen any of my friends across the ocean speaking about this, so I do believe it's not available in the US and Canada. I received this from a company that I'm applying from now and again for testing products. If you remember, I also got the Infallible Freshwear powder and a few other products. So yeah, I applied for this because I was interested. I wanted to purchase it with my own money. When I saw that they have it, I was happy that I was selected for the campaign because there are only 30 testers. So I got mine in the shade 110, which is rose vanilla rosé. Yeah. So yeah, it also contains vitamin C and SPF 25. There are 26 shades, and the one that I have, rose vanilla, is the 5th lightest shade. First is porcelain, then it's rose pearl, 60 rose ivory, 100 linen, which I thought it will match me better. I swatched that on the drugstore, and then it's 110 rose vanilla. If you remember, I tossed this one, I decluttered on my foundation declutter video. This is the old one. This is the 24-hour fresh wear. That is in the shade Ivory, shade 20. It might be the shades are the same, I have no idea, but look, the new and the old. Now, I haven't made any secret that I was not a big fan of the old formula, mostly I think because of the shade, but also I did not like the way that it was settling onto my fine lines and pores. But other than that, I thought at the time I was wearing this that it lasts a long time on my skin. So I'm curious about this. Probably I'll have the same issue with the shade, but yeah. Let me read you what they say. Meet L'Oreal Paris Infallible 32-hour fresh wear foundation with vitamin C, a transfer-proof and waterproof foundation with full coverage, so you get more from your makeup. Alright, so we have full coverage here. I didn't know about this deal. I'm going to apply a primer. So I'm going with this one from Smashbox because I know that it plays with my pores, but this doesn't interfere with the long wearability of the foundation. So I mentioned that I never had a problem with the staying power of the foundation, just with the texture. And usually, I don't know how, but I do not have good luck with L'Oreal foundations. Okay, I'm going to leave this side with primer, and on the other side I'm going to wear without primer. So I'm going to open it. It's the first time opening. Okay, so this is the swatch. Yeah, it's definitely slight pink, but let's see. I don't want to add too much. It doesn't look bad. I'm going to use a brush on this side. Right from the start, I can tell that it has a slight scent to it. It doesn't bother me, but if you are sensitive to the scent, ooh, I love it. Oh my god, you guys, I thought the shade is off, but I love it. I'm going to do comparison side by side tomorrow with the old formula because that it's not expired. I don't have any problem with that, but I just decluttered it because I didn't want it in my collection. But now I'm happy that I didn't toss the box. I just throw it somewhere where the sun doesn't hit. So look, the side with foundation, the side without foundation. Now with the sponge. For this sponge, this is from Fenty Beauty. I don't like this sponge, but if I'm having it around, I'm going to use it. I just think It doesn't do the same, not that it's bad, but it's not the same like the one from e.l.f. Right from the bat, I can tell that on the side where I have used the sponge, I get less coverage. I will say I get medium coverage, which I also love. So any of the sides, I love it. Can we believe in miracles? There might be a foundation from L'Oreal that starts to grow on me. Guys, I do apologize if you see around my mouth some dark area. That is because I am now shaving this part. I want to get rid of the mustache, so the hair grows very fast, to say that. But anyway, it's less. I'm still using the IPL from the You Like. And on my legs, I want to tell you that I almost don't have any hair. So definitely it's way much work and struggle on mustache area. Now I think I should zoom you in and I will check if I have some unblended spots. So the foundation has completely set. So it's definitely a matte foundation. I will not completely embrace the statement that it is full coverage. I will say it's medium to full. Even on the side where I have used the brush, I still see my skin looking and popping nicely. So I just look like I have my skin, but better. I haven't had this reaction with a foundation ever since I've tried the Dior Backstage foundation. That impressed me so much because it had the same mattifying effect and still looked natural and breathable, exactly the way they claim to do the new L'Oreal 32 hours fresh wear. I'm going to quickly put on my concealer. Maybe I should do the oxidization test before. I would say that it is slightly oxidizing. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to build it up a bit on my chin area, on my mustache area, and the rest I will bring it here. Alright, now I'm going to apply the concealer. So I have the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade Ivory. So I was about to declutter this concealer, but somehow I'm starting to liking it. It's a tad too light for me. That's the only problem. So if I add more, it starts to cake because I feel that I don't have coverage. So probably that's why I did not like it. And we also have to test. They also sent me this Volume Million lashes in extra black. You remember that I am a very, very huge fan of the Volume Million lashes in golden package. So let's see. I suppose it's the same type of brush. You know what, you guys? I think I'm not going to set my foundation with a setting powder because I do not feel the need to overcharge the face. So yeah, this will be a full test of foundation without powder. I think this doesn't have any smell. This is the old one, definitely. The brush is the same, but the golden formula has a smell that reminds me of a YSL or Lancome mascara. This doesn't smell, maybe just some chemical smell, but it's not overpowering. And also I can tell that it's a wet formula. Can you spot the difference? And it's definitely extra black. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm going to bronze up my face now and also do the lipstick, and I will come back for my final thoughts. Alright, so the full face is done and I'm in love with my face. I cannot believe that I have a foundation that I can wear it without powder, at least on the first couple of hours. So I'm going to let you know by the end of the day. Right now it's 2 p.m. So today I'm going to have like 8 hours wear test, not so much unfortunately, and for sure not 32. If they have this claim, it's usually because there are people that are traveling or people that are going to parties and they do not have time to retouch their makeup, so they have these claims for exceptional cases, but no one should wear their foundation over 16 hours, I would say. As of now, I'm definitely loving the new L'Oreal 32 hours fresh wear foundation, and I'm going to come back by the end of the day. Alright you guys, so the wear test for the first day, it says it all. As you can tell, by the end of the day, after wearing this foundation for 8.5 hours, look at my skin, how beautiful it looks. I have this glow all over the face, but the foundation does not separate, does not collect, has not clogged, and it's not looking patchy. So as I early mentioned, since ever I am trying foundations, I only found one foundation that has impressed me in this way, and that was the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. But yeah, I'm happy that now I have this kind of formula affordable at the drugstore. Also, I wanted to say something. Yesterday I have used a primer on the right side, and on the left side I didn't have any primer, and by the end of the day I could not tell the difference of having or not having primer. I told you this primer doesn't usually on me change the wear test of the foundation. You could tell that this foundation, the new formula, didn't emphasize any of my enlarged pores or fine lines or texture. I don't have so much texture, but fine lines and enlarged pores. It just wore and looked beautifully on me, and also I have checked that on my enlarged mirror, and I was surprised to see how beautiful it looks. Usually any foundation, when you check yourself on a magnifying mirror, you could tell some things here and there, like how it sits on the pore. So this was just sunk into my skin, I can say. So today I haven't applied any primer. I went with the bare face, just the glow that you saw, it was from the SPF. So I applied the old formula on my right side of the face with a BK Beauty 101. So it was a clean brush, I just washed it, and immediately after I started to blend it, you could tell why I don't like it. This foundation sits on the top of my skin. That was the reason from the first time I've used it that I did not like it. And I remember at the time before trying this old formula, I got a sample from the drugstore. It was a darker shade, and that one was looking the same. It was sitting on the top of the skin. So it was not just the shade that shows that on the skin. And after that I went with the new foundation, the 32 hours, and the BK Beauty brush travel size. So I used different brushes. So I also took a close-up with my phone. Maybe it's better for you to see with the phone because it's closer and it has a different magnifying or different detail. And also one thing that I've noticed on the old versus new formula is that the old formula has a bit of a sheen. So this I could use a setting powder, but this one, it sank immediately into the skin. I did not apply any setting powder just for the sake of the test. I only went with this liquid contour from Charlotte Tilbury, and the blush that I've used is by M Cosmetics in the Venetian Rose. Also it's a liquid blush. I didn't want to add any cream on top of the skin to interfere with the layer of the foundation, even though this one has set and it's not tacky. This one is also set now, but it took a long time to set, considering also the fact that this one was applied first. So yeah, this is my review, this is my thoughts about the new foundation from L'Oreal, the Infallible 32 hours fresh wear. It's a definite winner. I could go one shade down, but I'm not going to take another shade. I'm going to use this and enjoy during summer because it will probably match me better. So I'm definitely very excited that I got a chance to try this one because I just overlooked it. I've seen it at the drugstore and I didn't want to spend my money to buy it because it's not very cheap. L'Oreal, it's up there on price. So I just, knowing the experience that I had with this one, I didn't want to spend my money. So I'm happy that I got a chance to test it for free. Now it's your turn to let me know what do you think about those foundations and which one you liked more. I think for sure you are all on the same boat with me that the new formula, it's definitely a winner. I think they might have added some ingredients that are better for my skin. The only question it will be if it looks the same on a normal to dry skin. I'm oily skin, so for me it works. I cannot tell you that, but if you are watching this video and you have dry skin and you have tried this foundation, please share that with us and I will update that information in an upcoming video. And I'm finally happy that I found a foundation from L'Oreal that I love, because this was my statement in the beginning of the video that I do not have a pure foundation from L'Oreal liquid foundation in the bottle to like. I have tinted serum, I have BB cream, I have powder foundation, but I do not have a proper real foundation. So now L'Oreal, you did it. I think there is also some unicorn drops inside. I just guess, I'm not sure, because this foundation is just a miracle. It's a miracle, I can definitely say that. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. I hope you enjoyed this video and you have found it informative. And other than that, I hope you'll subscribe if you are new to this channel and you enjoy this kind of videos. Always remember that the most beautiful makeup is your own smile. Follow me on my socials and especially on my TikTok. I'm trying to grow over there. And I'm going to see you really soon with another video.